Really? What's going on?
I wouldn't go live again. Oh, yeah, it works.
Why is it showing it there? But it's not showing it here.
Yeah. Hold on.
Oh, it is. It is. It is. It is. It is. It's working. There was just a delay. I hope. Breeze Tones. Good morning from Adelaide. Oh no, it paused. Oh no, I paused it. Oh my god, I'm such a dork. I'm just going to refresh because I don't know what I'm doing.
I see it on my phone.
You see me?
Yeah.
Okay. Put my hair up. It's getting so long. Should I cut it all off, you guys? Look at this.
It looks like a bird's nest.
It does, right?
Yeah.
It's kind of nice to have it like that, though, because it's like totally out of my face.
Have you heard of bird's nest soup?
What's in it?
It's this weird thing in China. There's this bird that makes a nest by regurgitating like spit, and they go and find it and collect it, and then make a soup out of it. It sounds gross,
But I'm sure it's good.
but it's like caviar in China. It's like super rare and like expensive.
Elite. Yeah, because I bet it's hard to find those nests. Those birds probably don't want them to.
Kathy, Eddie, Benjamin are here.
Let me look at my chat. Hi, Breeze Tones. Oh my god. Hi, Lee. Hi, Kathy. Look, Kathy. You can't see my fridge, but Kathy sent me some really cute stickers. Oh no, I dropped my Canada sticker. Look it. You guys, isn't that cute? Just in time for Halloween. Anyway, I finally went and picked up everything. And today we're making twisted tortilla soup. There's an airplane, but I can't. Madam Dram's here, Eddie's here, Benjamin Rosh is here. He subbed to the Edibles Club because he loves the content. Thank you. I saw our numbers rose today. I really think it's from, Winslow. I'm saying we got to cut those. We got to do videos. People love the live streams and they love the video content from that we are going to make. Just wait. All right. So I made chicken stock from scratch because I feel like soup, you need to just do it right. Getting some fiber in. Sup, y'all? Holy shit, there's a ton of people in the chat. Guarapo, hi. Hi, Stuart. Everyone's here. I love it. Okay, so I don't know what we're going to infuse today. It's up to all of you. What do you think we should do?
What are the options?
We could make tortillas, which is a lot of work, but I can do it. I have some lard. We can make it happen. I'd have to look up a recipe real quick. We could infuse, the reason I'd want to do that is because if we infuse the soup, it's not like a creamy soup. So the fat isn't going to be evenly, it's going to rise. It's not going to be all homogenized in the soup. So it would be easier to dose the tortillas. Should we just make some tortillas? I made them before. I don't remember what I did. Let's look up a tortilla recipe.
That'll keep you busy.
That'll keep you busy. Exactly. Jump to recipe. This is the first one I found when I Googled. We're not doing 3 cups of all-purpose flour, but okay. If it doesn't have bacon fat in it, I feel like it's not right. It needs a bacon fat. This has melted butter. See, they're super easy to make. And while we're doing everything else, it'll be fine. So that way we can infuse it. And we're going to infuse the soup too, but we're going to use CBG, so it doesn't matter as much that the dose isn't completely homogenized, but I want to do 2 infusions. So I think we'll use the rosin because I picked up Kathy's knife. I don't think it's charged though. I didn't have time. I didn't plug it in.
Yeah, people say it's too quiet.
It's too quiet?
Yeah, let me see if I can do something better.
What the fuck are we gonna do? 2 cups of flour, 2/3 cup warm water, 5 tablespoons light flavored oil. 5 tablespoons. So if we did 1 cup of flour, 1/3 cup of water, and we'll say 3 tablespoons of oil. I'm just gonna use the rest of this rosin. And I have some lard, and we're gonna make some tortillas because I'm a little nutty, and it'll keep me, as Winslow said, it'll keep me busy. Do 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 do. You're asking, maybe thinking, what am I doing? I had 2 ants in my flour and I needed to get rid of them. So I'm going to do a cup of all-purpose flour. I'm just weighing it out. It's 120 grams. Okay. Right. And then I have this bacon fat. I'm going to heat this up real quick in the microwave. Let me check the chat. Holy shit, the chat is going off, people. Megatron, audio level is too low. What are we going to do? What are we going to do? Can you hear me? Tighten up my apron so it's a little higher to my mouth. Would one dose say a guac? Yeah, you could totally dose a guac. I have a recipe for guacamole in my cookbook, How to Eat, Weed, and Have a Good Time. And I give you 2 options for dosing. I give you a gringo option and I give you a non-gringo option. You can do either. I say you can put a little mayonnaise, a little dosed mayonnaise.
The audio's good.
Now it's good. You could do, my hair looks totally kooky, but you could do a little bit, or you can put some oil into your guacamole, but we're just gonna, I wanna just kind of cook with this CBG flour like it's, we're gonna do the flour, we're gonna do the dough for the tortillas first, but do I need a little more bacon? Probably. Because I need like 3 tablespoons. But we're going to put the rosin in here. So I have this rosin from Raw Garden, and I've been trying to use it up. Basically, we decarbed it before, if you want to see it. We decarbed it. It's kind of hard to see. Before, like, I don't know what episode. Like, do I have anything white I can put it on? But there's a little bit left in there. You're probably like, that's nothing. But it's not nothing. It's plenty, actually, to get me high. And I'm just going to take this warm bacon fat and, you know, oh, God, this is so much rosin. I shouldn't even use that much. See, like, that's a lot, actually. That's probably maybe 0.1 grams. So that would be about 60, 70 milligrams of THC. We already decarbed this in the oven. And also, like, you know, anyway, I'm not trying to get super fucked up. Maybe I am. We're going to use it all. Fuck it. These are going to be really twisted tortillas, okay? Let's use it up. Sit down, Bonbon. Yeah, she thinks you want to play with her. You want me to put her down? You can do it. Now pet her. Good girl. Good girl. Stay. Stay. You little stinker. She won't. She'll get in there eventually. She sees me paying attention. It's my fault. I should have ignored. Because she's like, you're the chicken lady. That's who I am right now. You're the lady who's giving me chicken giblets. Okay, so I like scraped that rosin clean. How much rosin is in here? Let's say it's like 0.2. I could have used my scale, but I didn't. So we're gonna go with 0.2. It's a lot of rosin for me anyway, but we're living life on the wild side today because we have new subscribers, new members. Just remember, concentrates concentrates are more potent. I was reading your comments. I'm gonna we need a little bit more bacon fat, or maybe I'll just use some grapeseed oil. I'll do that. So we have, this is this infused now bacon fat. Okay, so I'm gonna take this flour. Let's just put it out on here. Why not? Make a little well. I've done this before on the club. It's been a minute, so bear with me. I think that was about a tablespoon. I had planned to measure it, but we're going grandma style today.
Lauren's here.
Hi, Lauren. How's it going? Hi, Kathy. I thought you were going to be here late. Okay, so ba-ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Let's put some grapeseed. We're going to put another tablespoon of just a neutral oil, whatever you want to use. And then some warm water. Ooh, that was the wrong move. You guys, that's okay. We're gonna bring it together. Need my bench scraper. Do, 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 do. So, you know, we're just gonna have fun today. Soup to me is just about flavor. This soup is from Mexico, central Mexico, tortilla soup. The first time I had this soup was when I was a pastry chef. When I was not a pastry chef. I'm looking at my pastry cutter. I was a receptionist at a sports bar in Los Gatos. That's more accurate for my life story. And this is like at what, 17 years old maybe I was. And I remember the first time I had it, I was like, this shit is amazing. What is this? And I love it. I love tortilla soup. I love anything with like crunchy bits, and I'm going to keep adding water to this dough until I feel as though it's the right consistency. I don't want it too wet. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. I don't know why I'm singing so much today, but what's everyone saying? Went down the sourdough path heavily recently. Any dough sure is therapeutic. Yeah. Sourdough, I wonder how you could infuse sourdough. I don't think it needs a full 1/3 cup of water. This would have been way too wet. Because sourdough is really just flour and water and... Uh-oh. 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 Oh, Bonbon. Tell him what's up. Surely more the butter bakery wrote is more efficient. Yes, butter is better. Weed loves butter. Okay, this feels perfect actually. So, quit there. I added about a quarter cup, maybe 2 or 3 tablespoons of water to this dough. And the reason I'm doing this, and I talk about this in my cookbook, is if I were to infuse the soup with, what is that screaming outside?
I don't know.
It's really weird. I'm gonna go tell her to shut the fuck up. What is that? Oh, it's bacon bits. I was like, what is that little brown bit in my tortilla? Bacon bits, nothing wrong with that. Maybe a little bit more water. I'm just spraying it with water. I don't know if you're really supposed to knead tortilla dough, but I am. Because I feel like it needs a little spring back. Like you can't just... And then we gotta let it rest. So while it's resting, I should put a wet rag under this. I will be starting on the soup. What's everyone saying? Geostorms happening again. Animals be wildin'. It sounded like a human. It sounded like a human wildin'. I guess we are animals. So yeah, I think sounded like someone maybe having a good time on a Saturday afternoon, a little afternoon delight. And I don't want to hear about it, okay? Bonbon didn't want to hear about it either. Okay. Let me see this recipe if it says to knead for a long time. 15 minutes. Wait. 2 minutes. Cover with a clean, and then we let it rest for 15 minutes. Yeah, we can do that while we get this soup ready. But I think it needs a little bit. She's like, until it's smooth. Oops, that's a lot longer than 2 minutes. When your cutting board is wiggling around like that, you just put a wet rag underneath it. That's really how you should set up your station so that you don't keep smashing things around. Okay. Go back to the chat. Good tinctures do. Tortilla soup is a great comfort food. I totally agree. Gotta put a little more elbow grease into this, and then I'm gonna leave this to just kind of rest, so that when we go to roll it out, it doesn't just spring back. How are we on water here? One more. Cooking takes time.
Good cooking does.
Yeah, good cooking takes time. And you just gotta be patient and get it done. Okay, I'm gonna say this dough isn't getting much smoother. She's like, what do you want from me? But we're gonna let it rest. I think it's gonna be okay. Okay. And I'm gonna put a damp towel over it, which I'm just gonna use a paper towel today, which might end up being a mistake, but I'll let you guys know. Just don't want it to dry out and get a skin. Okay, just let that chill out. Now we have our CBG flour. So let me show you how to decarb, especially because we have some new people here today. So I'm setting my oven to 240 because that's what my oven goes to. You could set it to 245 if you want. This is how I do it. This is my method. I'm going to decarb all of this white CBG. It's some flour that was given to me by Sonoma Hills Farm. And it's CBG, so it's kind of like hemp, you know, like CBD. And it won't get me high, but that's okay. Because I want to be able to we're going to put this into the soup. And what I was talking before about soup. Hi from Ireland. Oh my God, that's so cool. Spas Bukaibo. Hi, that's so cool. Hi, Russ. That's so cool. We have members all over the world. Makes me really proud. We're an international club. Anyways, trying to explain, when you're doing soup, all of the fat in liquids rises to the top, unless it's like a cream soup, so it's dispersed throughout the liquid. So for something like chicken soup, it's hard to dose people and say like, okay, you all got the same amount of fat in your bowl of soup. So I just kind of want to do the soup as you can eat as much as you want, eat with abandon. So we're doing CBG, which is the mother cannabinoid, and it's not going to get me high. But the tortillas will. Sure as shit, they will. So like say Winslow doesn't really fuck with edibles anymore, but if he wants to have a bowl of this chicken soup, he can totally have a bowl of this soup and like not have to worry about being stoned all day. But he won't eat the tortillas that I'm infusing. I can fry him up some tortillas that are don't have a bunch of rosin in them. Okay, so I just kind of broke that up into smaller pieces. I'm putting it on some parchment paper. This isn't wax paper, it's parchment paper. And then I fold it up and I make a little pouch out of it. Fold those, fold the sides. And normally I would weigh this out and dose it, but because this is CBG, or if I was using CBD, I'm really not that worried about how much goes in here. It's kind of like the more the merrier. So if I was using THC, I would put like maybe a gram in the soup. Probably not. Probably like half a gram or even a quarter of a gram for a whole pot of soup. So, but I like to have lighter doses on my edibles so people can eat more because it's, you know, my shit tastes good. Okay, there we go. You see how that got a lot of the oxygen out by rolling it like that? These stasher bags are oven safe, which is great for decarboxylation. And this is just going to protect against blasts of heat and oxygen, which can contribute to degradation of THC, creating CBN, which is good for sleep. We could make a sleepy time soup, but we're not going to do that today. So we're going to decarboxylating CBG. I think it's a little bit different. I don't think it's kind of the same, you know, the same as THCA. Hi from Ireland, Breezetown. As a newbie, massively appreciate the content, learning the ropes so I can prepare for my wife, law, and driving out here. Cool. The future when she can consume. Cool. Eddie Moretti. So you're saying the fat in a clear type soup will aggregate the THC, so a few spoons will have all of the dose and the rest of the spoonfuls will be way lighter. Yeah, exactly. Because the fat, it's all in the fat. THC and other cannabinoids are going to go into the fat. And then they're not going to be evenly distributed throughout the soup. Whereas if we put them in the tortillas, that fat it's encapsulated, it's in the tortilla. So anyway, let's make some fucking soup, my friends. Okay, let's clean this up. Get a chopping knife. We're gonna do a white onion. Let's get this bacon going. I decided I was trying to get a beef bone or a short rib, but I couldn't find any today. Sorry. So we're gonna do bacon. You don't have to do this. I doubt it's traditional, but this is how I'm starting off my day. We got a bacon theme today. So this is some uncured. Use whatever bacon you like, okay? This is some uncured Sunday bacon. What are the comments? Hello from England. Hi, Matt from England. England in the house. Oven safe, stash your bags. Oh, yeah, you should put my Amazon store page. I don't know. There, so people can click there. And I have a whole list of items that they can. I'm just going to eat this bacon, probably put it on salad or something. We can always put it on top of the soup. I have a whole selection of my go-to edible stuff, like scales, and I don't know how to find it though. I think it's in my Amazon. Look up Amazon. Oh, you know what I can do? I can look it up. Amazon, affiliate program is what it's called. Because I was like, what is this called? Influencer program. I'm an influencer. Influencers, my storefront. Here we go. So I'm going to send this to you guys so you can see. Because I have culinary tools for edible makers, all of that jazz. And I think if I just copy the link.
Do you have the bags there?
What bags?
The stasher bags.
Yes, it's in the edibles section.
Okay. Tell Jeff to hold off and get them on Amazon.
Yeah, get them at this one I just dropped, this link. Check to see if that link works, Winslow, for me, please, and thank you. It does, right? It has, I have gardening stuff. I have stuff for Bonbon that Bonbon likes. I'm going to put this bacon in the fridge real quick. Bacon! Today might be a long cook day, I'm not going to lie. We're making soup. Coffee tools are great for these kinds of activities. Science, yes, they are. Coffee tools are good for lots of fun things. Okay, just remember this has bacon, the rosin bacon on it, so I have to be careful. Yes, Jeff, I just posted it. If you look at the link I just posted, that's all of my storefront. That's all the stuff that I use. I'm going to add some more things because I have a video coming out for Everclear, and I made gift tins of popcorn, and they're so cute, and I got all of the packaging. I know it's whatever. I'm not going to feel guilty about it. I know it's Amazon. We all use it. Let's just admit it, okay? Let's get it over with. Okay. What am I doing? Let's get some bacon going. You should put a little fat in here because fat renders fat, but we're going for it. So bacon and let's cut up some onion. This is a white onion, not a sweet yellow. Get the skin off. I feel like bacon's always a good start to something, just to add a little bit of flavor, just a little bit of extra smokiness, you know?
Impressive dicing.
Is it?
Yeah.
Why? I'm so slow. I watch all these chefs online and they're so fast. I'm like, don't cut your fingies, you know? But it's just how you prep the onion. You saw how I did it, right?
Yeah.
I cut you're just using the shape of the onion to help you. I didn't know that when I, was younger. I would pull each layer apart and then like julienne and do it that way. I didn't know you could like use the actual shape of the onion to help you get those small. And then like I don't like to waste anything, so I've got this stock going in the back. I'll just throw the chunk in there. It's like, is that enough onion? This always gets so hot, and I always forget to put a grate on it so it raises it up a little. You know what? I'm not sponsored by Olipop. I would be sponsored by them if they want to reach out. But these have 9 grams of fiber in them. And if you know anything about fiber, it is like super important for our bodies. It's good for us to have lots of fiber. And this is just like a nice way. I don't feel as guilty enjoying a soda because I'm like, I'm getting some fiber. But that's why I'm drinking my Olipop. I feel like I'm drinking my what's it called? Psyllium husk for the day. Is there a tiny lag between the chopping and the sound? Why is that? Why is today? Mercury isn't even retrograde yet.
There is though.
There is?
Yeah, because the iPhone.
Oh, because the iPhone's slow. Okay, we'll get a different. Maybe what we can consider when slow is like, what's going to be our new B cam instead of the iPhone? I don't think it can be the GoPro because it does that fisheye kind of lens, which is fine for Bonbon Cam because, it's like that's cute for her. But like for us, we need this part to be, I need to sharpen my fucking knives.
Freestone says it's the geostorms.
It's the what?
Geostorms.
Oh yeah, the geostorms. Forgot about it. You just told us too. So I went in horizontally. I'm coming in with these like kind of narrow slices here. And then I come in here, you do the claw, right? So you don't chop any of your little fingies off. And you just come in, and when your knife is sharper than mine is, you get these really nice kind of baby dices. Not quite a brunoise, but whatever. Soup is like, soup, I just feel like it's all about building flavor and not being too fussy and just like taking your time and really about that chicken stock. Like whatever your base is, whatever your stock is gonna like, this is a lot of onion. I probably don't need this much onion. So, all right, I'm going to take this bacon out. Bacon. Oh, I forgot to grab the garlic. I'll grab it in a second. So this like might just be snack and bacon for me, which is totally fine. Or I might put it in a quiche or something. That would be a good recipe for the club. So now I got all this beautiful like brown fond on the bottom of this pan. And I'm going to use the onions to just kind of, the moisture from the onions to just soak it up and fry them in this bacon fat. So you'll see. Woo! Hot. Don't touch that. I know better, but I wanted you all to see. We're going to go for it. It's going to smell amazing, yeah. You don't need all this onion. I'm just going to do it because I don't know what else to do with the onion. So, guess I could have made a pico de gallo and put some on top, but I didn't do that. We're going for it today. Okay? Will you pass me those garlic cloves right there? Sorry. Thank you. So we're just stir around those onions. I always start with my onion. You want to sweat it out, but it's just like it picked up all of that beautiful brown on the bottom, and now that's all over the onions. And you saw me put a little pinch of salt. I always add a little bit of salt to the onions to make them sweat. Yeah, oh my God, Winslow, you're funny. Green Queen 420, cheers. Quiche Lorraine, sounds good. Yes, it does. Green Queen 420, I love your apron. Thank you. Thank you. I was giving these away on the club for a minute, but I gave them all away. I have to find someone to make some more for me. So we'll do like 3 cloves of garlic, which is a lot of garlic, but I feel like we're going heavy on the alliums today. It's good. It's like, it's the season. It's like, you know, you want to have a lot of garlic in your system right now. Everyone's getting sick. Everyone has a cold. I barely escaped one the other day. I just like, as soon as I feel something coming on, I just am in bed with lots of fluids. You know, I don't fuck around. I'm not trying to get sick. I don't want to get sick. My life, I have, you know, like, knock on wood, since COVID, I've been really diligent about not getting sick. You know, I don't like to lose my sense of taste and smell. It's kind of my livelihood. I was really freaked out. I was like, I don't want to lose that. How am I going to cook? Can't smell anything, can't taste anything. Ooh, these onions look fucking great. Okay, so also we're going to see what's happening with this decarb in a second, because we actually have, I read that somewhere about CBG about decarbing, but to me, looking at the gases coming out of that flour, oops, it seems to be just fine. How much of a mess am I gonna make today? We don't know. It's just the beginning of the show. Okay. What's everyone saying? Have you protected yourself with the vaccine? I need to go and get revaccinated. I mean, I need to get boosted, and I need to get a flu vaccine. It's on my list of things to do. Get my eyes checked. I gotta go. You know, it's on my list. Get it all looked at, make sure I'm healthy and doing okay. Okay, so I'm taking this garlic and I'm like kind of mincing it. I'm gonna be honest, Michelle, I've never made this before. I looked at several recipes and I'm going off of like what I want to do from those recipes. This sounded good to me. I was like, I'm gonna add a little bit of this, a little bit of that. We're gonna make some tortillas. We're gonna make our own broth. Is Michelle here? Where is Michelle? I haven't even seen her in the chat.
She was earlier.
Oh, she was?
Yeah.
Shit, I didn't even say hello. I'm sorry. I've been like in the zone. I did? Okay, I'm adding this garlic. I always add the garlic later because garlic, you don't really want to brown your garlic. I don't think she is. I didn't see her. I'll be disappointed in myself if I didn't say hi. So stir that in. Smells fucking great in here. Am I right, Winslow? Oh yeah. Okay. Okay, so then what we have, I probably should have prepped this stuff, but I didn't. We're gonna let that keep cooking. We have some crushed, you could do this with fresh tomatoes too. I just was like not about to do all of that. I got some polpa di pomodoro, crushed tomatoes from San Marzano. This is 28 ounces, 1 pound. No, wait, 12 ounces. Yeah, I was like 1 pound, 12 ounces. I don't love all the seeds. So what we might do is Michelle in the chat. Hi, Michelle, if you are. See, everyone wants to know where's Michelle at. I hope she feels special. Where's Michelle? Where's Michelle? So I'm cooking these onions down, just taking my time. Oh, I wanted to add uno momento. I wanted to add some jalapeno. So I'm going to take 2 jalapenos and we're going to make this a little spicy. I have some other chilies I want to add to this too from my garden. I like spicy food, you know, like do what you want, be who you are. I know I'm de-seeding it as I say I like spicy food, but it's going to be plenty of spicy without all of this nonsense here. Of course, you could leave this in if you like it spicier than me. Respect. And if you don't like it spicy at all, that's cool. You could use like a little piece of a jalapeno or no jalapeno. Do you? So just remember when you cook with jalapeno or any chilies to like, I should be wearing gloves or something to protect my hands, but I'm not. I'm just not going to touch my hands or like any kind of important skin areas, if you catch my drift, without thoroughly washing my hands. So I'm just cutting these into thin strips, and then I'm going to come in here and I'm the worst at chopping, actually, Winslow. I'm so bad. People always call me chef, and I'm like, I'm just a home cook, babes. Now, candy making, different story. Chocolate, different story. But chef shit, no. Breaking down animals, I've done it, but I don't like it. This is a lot of jalapeno, but like I said, we like it spicy in this house. And I'm going for it. La-di-da-di-da. Do-do-do-do-do. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, so I also wanted to, I don't like tomato puree with like a ton of seeds in it. So I'm gonna, if I can remember how to put this together, I'm gonna pass my, oh wait, no. I'm gonna pass the tomatoes through this here sieve. Vanessa, how does this go? There we go. And then put it on here. Put these here. So took that, put it on in, make it go around. Swirly, swirly, swirly. Hope everyone is having a nice, great afternoon. Yes, me too. After cutting, rub your eyes for good luck. That is fucked up. I'm not doing that. So you don't have to do this. I'm just doing it because I don't know why I'm doing this actually. I probably should leave all these chunks in here. They're quite pleasant. But it's too late now. I've committed. And I've gotten this thing all messy, so we're committed to this. Actually, no. Winslow, remind me to not make so many dishes. Just let me make a mess. So just put this in there because we like the chunks, I've decided. So that might have been too much tomato, but we're still winging it. Okay. Total disaster zone. Accomplished. Now let's take some of this stock that I made and we're going to do two things with it. We're going to clean out our tomato can. You can't see. Pour some of this stock in here. Give it a little swirl-a-rooney. Get all of that out. Right? And we're going to put more than that in there. We're just still cooking. What's everyone saying? Good idea. Also, cooking with B-roll would be a great collab too. I'm still dying. Yes, I would love it. With Action Bronson?
Yeah.
I know that would be fun, but I feel like I don't know. He didn't want to do Bog and Petite for some reason. I don't remember why. Okay, and then I wanted to do one other thing with this stock because I have these chilies that I kind of want to use, and we're gonna do some stuff with tortillas. These are like, this one's from my neighbor. Actually, I'm gonna keep one of these. I want to grow them. This is from me. This is a Hawaiian chili. I gotta save one of these because one of the people who bought my book asked for me to send some Hawaiian chili seeds to them. And I said I would in the thank you card because I appreciate when people purchase my book. Okay, I also need some more water in this stock because it is very cooked down. Okay, I'm gonna put a little bit of this in with these chilies. I don't know if you'll be able to see this, but it has a bunch of fat in it. I should have strained that. That's okay. We'll fix it. And then I'm actually gonna just pour this in there like this and then keep cooking those bones because I like that it's that thick. So I'm taking this chicken stock. How much chicken stock? I guess I can weigh and measure it for you guys. Let's have some rhyme or reason here. Fingers crossed. I got it. At least 2 cups. Okay? And we're cooking this thing. We're gonna add more water to that because I want to keep cooking this stock. I'm adding that to my tortilla soup. Starting to get really nice and yummy. And I have chicken from earlier, from this whole chicken that I cooked down. We are cooking those chilies with the stock so that it, and we're gonna blend them with a tortilla, which I think we actually can start rolling out those. So let me get rid of, wait, there's some garlic cloves in here. Put this in here. Let me clean my station real quick. Cooking takes time, Winslow. Just takes fucking time.
Don't rush it.
I can't. I can only make it go as fast as it goes. You know?
What are arbels? Check the comment.
What?
What are arbels? Check the comment.
Arbels? Chile de arbol. It is a type of chili. I don't know if these actually are chile de arbol, but this is the, oh wait, I can't add that for some reason. That's really nice of you to send subscribers your hot pepper seeds. Yeah. Can you send us your handmade tortillas too? No. I cannot. I wish. Okay. Oop. Clean this up. Clean this up. And clean this all up. And we're just letting this soup kind of cook down. There's like a little bit of like rosin bacon fat on this knife, so not totally following my rules, but it's okay. And when you look at a soup, like you'll be able to see the fat kind of pool at the top. That's how you know you've got, you know, you don't want too much fat in your soup, but you want a good amount of fat in your soup. And I'm gonna keep cooking that stock for myself. Okay. Cleaned all of that up, and now we just have to roll out some tortillas. We can totally do that. Okay, so we need to flour our surface. This, don't cook your spoon, okay? What I'm doing right now, don't do that. Yeah, I think we're gonna need a little bit more stock because like it's gonna get thicker. So I'm gonna So I just have the chicken bones in here and the chicken skin and all of that goodness, the neck, the butt, all in there. Let's get our tortilla dough, which has rested nicely, which helps hydrate it, right? I'm gonna weigh out the whole dough over here. Sorry, I didn't bring my, I guess I could bring it. Can I bring it over there, Winslow? Yeah. Here you go. Let's go like this. Okay, so we're gonna weigh out. Let me turn this to you. Oops, sorry. There, that's in the frame. So this is the soup smells really good. I need a spoon. I didn't realize I need a spoon thing. Okay, let's weigh this out. Oh wait, I didn't tear it. Oh, it is 0. Okay. 187.34. So let's say 187. If we wanted it by 18, would be 10 tortillas. Let's see what 18 grams looks like. Bum, 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 ba, bum, bum, ba, dum, bum, bum. Let's see what this is. That's 20. I feel like that'll be a small tortilla, but let's see. And the nice thing, like, we're making strips out of this, okay? So move this out of the way. So we don't have to be super precious about it, but keep your dough covered. Remember, that brown stuff is just bacon fat. So I might make these small tortillas, 20 grams each. But let me see how thin I roll them. But I would I would do more grams than that. I was just trying to get more tortillas out of this because I know how much rosin I put, which was, I'm like, the tortillas are the fun part. It's tortilla soup, you know? You don't want a little bit of tortilla. So we have these nice tortillas. We have to fry them too. I told you this soup was a whole bit. But look at that beautiful little flour tortilla we got here. And that's infused. Isn't that cool? So easy to cook with concentrates. So stop there. Get out my cast iron. Move this soup over. Cast iron on the stove. Give it a little wipe out because I made a quesadilla in it last night and I left some cheese crumbles in there. Okay, so we have our first tortilla. We're going to cook it and then we are going to have to fry them. So I'm going to have to get like a little fry oil out. I don't remember what I cooked in my cast iron actually, but it's fine. Stir the soup. Let's turn this up. What's everyone saying? You've never seen anyone make tortillas from scratch. Well, you just did. Huh?
You're not done.
Oh my goodness, Winslow. Don't rush the process.
I want to see him fry.
Okay, all right. I know. You want the show to be over.
No.
Jeez Louise. Can't even futz around anymore. Okay, so this is just going to cook them. This isn't even the frying part. I have to make sure my pan is hot enough. So I better get another one going. What we really want is for them to bubble. But we'll see. That might be wishful thinking. Oh, it's bubbling. Where's the dog? Will you look in my bedroom real quick? See if she's on the bed? Yeah, I thought so. Sorry. Okay. Kind of bubbling. They don't look bad. And like I said, we're about to fry them for this soup. This one I rolled a little ugly. It's not like really a circle.
It's a lily pad.
Yeah, exactly. Thank you. You see the vision. Totally intentional. There we go. Starting to bubble. I just need to let them cook because they're raw. You know, I want to rush the process, but you can't. So yeah, I don't know. Let's see. If it was 0.2 of that rosin, and that rosin is 84%, so 84 minus 160, or 840 minus 160 is 680. I think it's going to be less than 10. 680. Oh no, times that by 0.2. Yeah.
That's 13 and a half.
I think they're going to be more like 15. Because I don't think we're going to get 10. I'm trying to get them at 10, but, you know. So here's one. I can keep cooking that. Keep cooking until it gets a little bit of color on it. Got all these pots bubbling away, man. Bubbling away. But we want to add. Got those chilies cooking. We got tortillas cooking. This is a lot. This is a lot. Maybe I shouldn't have done the tortillas. Too late now. Too late now. Oh man, this one's real not circly. How's everyone doing? How's everyone doing? Oh, bare fingertips. Yes, I know. I guess like my hands are so kind of burned over the years that I can do all sorts of things that probably seem crazy. Yeah, that looks pretty good. A little tortilla. Let's put in the second one. They smell great because of that bacon. So those are infused. If I wanted to put some beans and whatever, just eat them, make a quesadilla, I could do that and get stonata. So we're just going to cook these ones because we still have to fry them. I'm going to clean up this flour. And we can't be here all day as much as I love it. We got to get this soup. This is, okay, so this is like, you see how I'm rolling this tortilla? This is what you would call like marriage quality tortilla, roundness, you know? You want it perfect circle. You can, no ugly shape. So you're working from the center out if you want a round, and you work kind of in 20-degree turns around the circle, and you want it nice and thin. Oops, don't burn your tortilla. Okay, so we're gonna stop there. We got these. Let me clean up this flour. I know I have more dough that I can fuck around with, but later. Let me get this. I feel the same with pancakes. Yes. I don't use my hands to flip pancakes though. That I don't do. Okay, second tortilla, third tortilla, looking so nice. Winslow, are you gonna have a bowl of this?
Oh yeah.
Okay, good.
My stomach is growling.
Is it? That's why you're like, fucking hurry this shit up, lady. You can't rush soup though. Okay, so let's move that out of the way for now. Let's see. We're gonna cook this tortilla, but in the meantime, like, let's take these chilies. And I shouldn't have left fat in here, but I did. I've got my Vitamix back here. Sorry it's not up there. I'm taking these chilies. You don't have to do this. This is totally optional. I just want to use them. And I like a lot of heat. Hopefully this doesn't burn our assholes, Winslow, because I put 2 jalapenos in there and I'm putting all these chilies. But I kind of feel like this soup needs a little kick.
I'm ready for it.
You ready? So I'm putting that, I'm straining out the fat that was in there. Actually, I'm gonna put it back in my broth. And I love making a mess, you know me. Grind that up. You know what actually I'm gonna do? Oh wait, no, because then you can't have the soup. I'm gonna take a little bit of tortilla. Oops, whew. I forgot about that one in the pan. Let's everyone do it. Tortilla's burning. It's not burning, Benjamin. It's called forgetting to perfection. Look at that. Not burnt, just beautiful and bubbly and puffy and magical. Okay, let's take that out. I'm going to heat this tortilla up a little bit. We're cooking my spoon though. And I saw this somewhere and I just want to try it. And it might be a bad move, but I don't really give a shit. We're trying it today. This is a regular tortilla, no pot in it. You could use the pot tortillas too, obviously. And the soup doesn't really need to be thickened because I have that nice broth, but I still think it would be fun. So we're going to do it.
Eddie wants a close-up of the tortilla.
This one? Yeah, look at that. That's nice. See those bubbles? Nice tortilla. And it's infused. Okay. So I'm going to take this store-bought tortilla. I'm going to dip it in the stock. Or no, maybe I'll dip it in the soup. Oops. I dropped it in there. That's okay. And then we're going to take it and we're going to blend it up. We're going to blend it up, my friends. And I'm going to take a little more stock and help this blending situation. And let's see what happens. Okay, so I just want to show you what we did here. So we took that tortilla and oh, it's spicy. Oh my God. It's going to be good though. Like good spicy, but I just got like a whole fucking nose full of heat. We're going to add this to our, I'm just going to pour it in actually. I was going to strain it, but I'm not going to. We're going to pour it in to our tortilla soup. Just to thicken it up a little bit. I could take more of this stock and like add a little bit of je ne sais quoi. You know, like what is that? Better watch the live stream to find out. You know who knows action is Faraday. I could ask Faraday if he would ever cook with me, but I don't know. He likes who he likes, you know. Okay, so this is looking fucking delicious. We're gonna turn my stock down, turn this down. All right, now we need to fry these tortillas, right? Because it's tortilla soup. And I think you're supposed to use corn tortillas, but I don't know how to make corn tortillas. So we're making it with flour tortillas, and we're gonna hope that these fry up. I probably should have fried them raw, but I didn't think about that. So we could always try rolling out some flour tortillas raw and then frying those. But like I said, I didn't think about it. I'm wondering if I can just add some oil to this cast iron so I don't have to dirty another pan. That's what we're gonna do. That's some vegetable oil. Don't come for me, seed oil people. Maybe I'll roll out another tortilla just in case we want to try it frying it from raw. Wow, I made a lot of dishes today, Winslow. You're like, what's new, lady? She put like 3 cloves of garlic in it. Yes. No, there's garlic in it. I don't know where you were. Sorry. But yes, I put like 3 cloves, as the people have said. I have a feeling those are going to, maybe they'll fry up nicely. We'll find out. We're going to try it both ways. Because our soup's cooking. We got our chilies in there. I totally touched my nose. How do I know? Because it's burning now. My nose is burning. Just the tip. Feels like I put some Vicks Vapor Rub on my nose, but I didn't. I touched a chili. So I feel like chilies are high in vitamin C. If anyone's a nutritionist, please say so in the comments. But vitamin C is good for this kind of transitional weather. We're going from fall to winter. Tomorrow is daylight. What is it? It's end of daylight savings. Yeah. So we fall back. We gain an hour of sleep, but then we lose an hour of sun, which kind of sucks. So, you know, like you just got to do things to take care of yourself, and cooking, making homemade soup like this is really like one of the best ways that you can love yourself, especially if you make homemade rosin tortillas, right? Am I right? Okay, we're going to try slicing these and frying them because I think it's going to work better than the cooked quesadillas. I should have folded it like pasta. And we want these strips because these go on the top of the soup, and they're just like this little crunchy, wonderful whole little thing that just makes this such a delightful dish, among all of the other wonderful things about this dish. So let's try one of these, see if our oil is hot. It is. Let me get, what did I do with that? It smells like tortilla soup in here, that's for sure. And then let's drop one of these. See what happens there. That looks better. All right, well, these I'll do something else with. It's all about these babies. So I would say fry these up. Don't pan do them like I did, but that's okay. We live, we learn. Those still look good. I just think these ones are gonna be like, they look bubbly. Oh baby, little rosin infused tortilla strips for our Twisted tortilla soup. Don't ever tell me I don't do it all for the club, because we do it all. Try to remember which ones you put in first so you don't burn them. Is everyone having a good time?
Yeah, check Benjamin's comment.
What does it say?
He said he thinks the cooked ones will fry better because the moisture is gone.
Let's see.
But isn't the moisture getting boiled out? That makes
Yeah.
it like crispier, right?
That's why they're bubbling up more. We're going to find out. I'm going to eat one and I'm going to eat the other. And we'll see. They might. These look like these kept their shape more. These might be more delicate. I mean, that's really good. And that's the cooked one. You might be right. These might be more dense. They look more dense. Like they didn't. These ones. Okay. All right. Good point. Good point. We tried it.
Can you see them close up?
See, those look more dense. I'm gonna fry these. Just throw them in there. Let me try one of these. Good call. You gotta cook them first. These are more delicate. And they're frying up very quickly. So we're gonna put it on here.
Oh, that got the temperature down quick, huh?
Yeah. But they fried up super quick. We don't want to burn them. So I would fry one tortilla at a time so you know how much. And some of these I overdid. Ooh, ow, don't burn yourself. And we're going to turn this off. That was fun. All right, so the tortilla strips are infused. Let's put a little bit of salt on them. Okay. And then I'm going to move this oil very carefully because I feel like it's still, it's a little precarious. This is dangerous what I'm doing. But it's also dangerous on the stove. Okay, just let that shit cool down. That was close. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't move a hot pan of oil around with a slightly damp rag. So bad. Okay, definitely the move is cooked tortilla strips. I was trying to skip a step, but you cannot. Let's move our tortilla soup back to the main burner.
What do you do with the fry oil once it cools?
You can clean it. You can try to clean it, or you toss it. It sucks. Frying sucks. Super wasteful. But we got these really beautiful tortilla chips. Don't make me feel bad.
That was Eddie's question.
Oh, was it? Yeah, Eddie can't do anything. All right. She made a mess in the sink. I'm going to open up a can of black beans. Give them a rinse. Bonbon, you didn't sit in your bed at all today. You didn't want to be on camera. Winslow spent a lot of time trying to set up your shot. She's like, I don't give a shit. So I should have done this before, but I didn't. Take a can of black beans. This is a 15-ounce can. And I'm adding these kind of toward the end because we don't want them like to totally shit out in the soup. So I just gave them a rinse and I'm putting them in. Okay. So this really nice soup. I'm gonna turn this back on actually. And I'm gonna thin it out a little bit because the
Ordinary Monkey asked, how can you reuse the pan, the oil pan?
the oil,
Yeah.
you clean it, like you put it through a strainer, through cloth, you know, and you can use it a couple more times, but eventually the oil is no bueno, you know. So you have a limited number of times you can use fry oil. But okay, so we've got our beautiful soup. Look at this tortilla soup. Yes. I thinned it down because I want it to let it cook down a little bit. I had that Winslow. This might be a new record. So many unnecessary things that I got dirty, like just really did a number today. Okay, that looks like the right ratio of beans. I have some corn too I want to add, but let's add this shredded chicken. And I'm just going to let this cook a little bit more.
Say bye to Breeze.
Bye to who? Breeze Tones? Thanks for hanging out, Breeze Tones. Where are you starting your day? Where would you be starting your day? I'm curious. I'm going to take some of this chicken from I could just shred it with, I don't know why I'm using a knife. You can just shred it with your fingers. Break it into pieces, bite-sized pieces. We're going to put this in the soup. You could make this vegetarian if you wanted to, but this is a very flavorful. So that's all kind of dark meat. You can add some chicken breast, just breaking it into smaller pieces. What time zone are you in? I know, right? Is it infused a bit now from the dough? Wait, what? The fry oil? I don't know. I'd have to test the fry oil. I think you might. Oh my God, you guys. I just totally forgot we decarbed that weed. Do you remember? Did you remember? I forgot we had it in there. We're about to find out. How long was it in there? An hour? Maybe it was. Well, this is some very decarbed CBG. We're still going to use it. I don't think CBG... Does CBG degrade to CBN?
Not to CBN, but it might degrade to something.
What would it degrade to? Well, it's definitely decarbed. All right, I'm not going to use all of it because I don't want this whole soup to taste like weed. So we're gonna take it and like, oh, you know what? I forgot a bunch of spices. I was like, what am I forgetting? And we need to heat those up. Anyway, I'm gonna take this weed. I wouldn't even put a quarter. If this was regular weed, I wouldn't put a quarter of a gram, but I'm gonna do what I do with oregano, which is just kind of break it into small and put it directly into our soup. Stir your soup. Could probably put some more. And speaking of, I need to put some spices. No wonder. I was like, what am I forgetting? All of the fucking spice. I know I put those chilies in, but we need some other things in here. Oops, sorry. Loud noises. And then this is Mexican oregano. I guess we'll use that.
Get a question from Stuart.
Stuart, if you don't use the whole can of black beans, how do you store the leftover ones in a Tupperware, rinsed in a Tupperware? I'm gonna add a little bit of hot paprika. Probably don't need that because we put chilies in here, but we do need some cumin. So I'm gonna put a little bit of cumin. And I always like a little bit of coriander. Ooh, that wasn't a little bit, but that's okay. And I don't think we need chili powder today because I put so many chilies in there that it doesn't need any more heat. But this is some oregano. Let's add a little bit more of this CBG. Stir that in, give it a taste. Probably need some salt. Normally I would add those spices like with the onions and stuff, but I forgot, so my bad. Let's try this. Hopefully, please don't knock my fucking asshole off. Oh, it's not too spicy. Don't worry. A little more salt. And the shredded fucking chicken. Ooh, that is so good. You're gonna love this. So let's add this in. So you could take like a rotisserie chicken if you wanted to. I just got a whole chicken because it just felt like the easiest thing to do. And I like to give Bonbon treats, and she loves to eat it all. And I like to have fresh chicken stock in the house. It just makes the house smell amazing. And, you know, you can make so much stuff with homemade chicken stock. So I'm just putting I'm putting as much of this chicken as you want in. You don't want it to like crammed with chicken, but enough that it feels hearty. There's nothing like getting a bowl of soup and there's no like protein in it. Wow, this is a beautiful soup. I'm not gonna lie. I really outdid myself today, Winslow. You're in for a treat.
That looks proper.
It's proper, and you don't taste the CBG flour. I could add that whole thing in there. You really wouldn't taste it. So, just so you guys know. All right, this is a disaster zone. Well, the bacon doesn't go in. That was just like extra fun to add flavor. Yeah, you're like, put more bacon in. That's just it. That's the whole enchilada right there. And then the last thing I wanted to do, oh, I need that cutting board. Now, some people use canned corn. That's cool. I'm just using frozen because it just seemed easier. I don't want to put too much, probably that look like maybe 2/3 of a cup, which is plenty. Probably should have put less. Don't overdo it, you know? And then I might pour just like a little bit more of this stock in. Yeah, this is a proper tortilla soup. Twisted tortilla soup. What did I do with that chicken? I'm gonna add a little more. Chicken breast. Hi, Lindsay.
Late to the party.
Little late to the party, but you're always right on time. Really, for being honest. And we made this tortilla soup, this twisted tortilla soup. We got oh, I should have fried you up some tortillas. My bad, Winslow.
Fine.
You'll be fine. So I put a little too much corn. Put a little less than that. I got a little excited. But it looks fucking good. I just want to heat it up a little bit because the corn The frozen corn cooled it down. Take one more bite and start plating this shit up. If I can. I don't even know what I did, you guys. It's a disaster. Yeah, we got lime. Don't you worry. I'm just trying to like get off the flour from the counter real quick so we can have kind of a pretty setup for plating. Just clean this all up. But yeah, we've got lime, we've got avocado, we've got cilantro. I'm not fucking around here, my friends. When I said tortilla soup, I meant let's fucking go big or go home. You missed it all, Lindsay. I'm sorry. We start at 120 sharp.
Show her your fried tortillas.
These are the fried tortilla strips infused with rosin. Handmade. And we're going to take one of these avocados. We're going to take this bowl. And we're going to do a plate up for me. So we got this. Please be green on the inside. Beautiful. I like to peel my avocado, score it down the back, and then just peel that off. Tell me you were raised in California without telling me you were raised in California. Give it a little slicey slice. Take one of these limes. Now I've read you're supposed to cut limes kind of like just willy-nilly like that. And then I've got a little bit of cheese and I've got a little bit of sour cream. And we're gonna do this shit right. Okay, let me taste this one more time for seasoning before I go ahead and plate. Oh my God. Does it need more salt? Little pinch. Just a little pinch. You don't want too much salt because then you're like doesn't make you want more. All right, I'm ready for soup. I don't know who's ready for soup, but I'm fucking ready for soup. You ready for soup, Winslow?
Hell yeah, your whole chat's ready for soup.
Everyone? Okay, I want to show you guys. So here's our bowl. Here's our fucking ridiculous, amazing soup. Bonbon's like, can I have some? I need some more broth here. Okay, that's plenty for me. Okay, I need more than that. Now, I think the move is have sour cream. I think we put these tortillas on now. And these are heavily dosed, so please be aware. But we're doing it. Maybe not that one. And I'm gonna put a little dollop of daisy. Oh, I forgot the lime. Get that lime in there. Okay. And I forgot the cheese. God damn it. Use queso fresco. Don't use this cheese, but this is what I got. It's okay. It's all gonna taste good. A little dollop of daisy. And some motherfucking avocado. because I know what's good for me. Put a little more squeeze of lime there on my fair avocado. Do. What's everyone saying? Looks amazing. Looks amazing. Wow, 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 wow. Clean that up. I'm going to eat the shit out of this.
Go for it.
Ready?
Yeah.
I got to crack some of those tortillas. Mmm. Shit, that's good. Shit, that's good. Oh my God. It's so hot, but I don't care. I gotta make you a bowl. Mmm. Mmm. Tortilla soup, man. Winslow needs a bowl. What kind of fixins do you want on it, Winslow?
I'll have some of that avocado and sour cream and cheese.
And cheese. Okay, hopefully that wasn't too much. You don't have to eat it all.
Oh, I've got an appetite.
Some cheese. Some sour cream. Oh wait, this avocado. A dollop of Daisy. And a little squeeze of lime. All right, man. I want your honest opinion. I don't know if it needs more salt, but I didn't want to like make it too salty basically. It's hot. It's hot. Yeah, you did something. Yeah, Jeff, you need to get cooking. Make this fucking recipe, man. These tortillas are ridiculous. Hot?
Like temperature hot?
Yeah. It's not spicy though.
It's not too bad. The spice is perfect. It's got a little tingle.
Go say that into the microphone so they can hear you.
The spice is perfect. It's got a little tingle, but it's not too much. I thought it was going to be crazy given how many pepper.
Put a lot of chilies in here.
Oh, but I've had plenty of tortilla soup, and this tastes fucking proper.
It's all about building layers. Build those layers. Taste as you go. All right, Cara, Carrie, thank you for joining. Listen, I'm going to put the Patreon in the chat. If you're not a member of the Edibles Club, I highly recommend it. You have a direct line to me. We have a group chat. We talk all the time. We do twice a week live streams. They're public right now. Bonbon, you want part of the fun? Come here. Come here. Come get a little piece of chicken. Come on. Come on. Sit. Okay. Oh, no, you're getting fat. There you go. Okay, so that I put into the chat, and I'm also going to put my cookbook, How to Eat Weed and Have a Good Time. Oh, yeah, Bonbon, you want more chicken? I was planning on making butter chicken, but I'm going to make this for dinner instead. I mean, butter chicken sounds amazing, too. I'm going to eat this chicken tortilla, twisted tortilla soup. I'm going to get really fucking stoned. At 4:20, I have my hangout with my quartered up members of the Edibles Club, where I get more stoned with them, and we chat on Discord. And that's about it. I think we fucking nailed it, man.
That was a good one.
This is a good soup. I'm going to eat this all week. And now, this won't get me high, but if I want to get high, I can just throw some of these twisted tortillas on it. Great show. Great recipe. Thanks, Stuart. We're going to go. We're going to eat our lunch. Everybody, go vote. Get out the vote. Oh, and next Wednesday, there won't be a live stream because I'm food styling, so we'll have to pick up the week after, okay? All right, everybody. Love you lots.